Hi guys, it's Nolia and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a purple and blue halo makeup tutorial because I decided to venture more into the makeup world and start playing around with colorful shadows and vibrant shadows such as the purples and blues that are going on my eyes right now. And I just wanted to get more into artsy looks, so this is a little step further. It was really fun doing this look and I hope that you guys enjoy it. Also, don't forget to follow me on all my social media. I'll link them down below in the description box or they'll be on the screen. And if you want to know how to get this makeup look, specifically the eyes, then make sure to keep on watching. So I'm already done with my left eye makeup because it's my non-dominant side, and I just take my time blending and putting on lashes because it's much more difficult to like reach out and stuff. So now I'm going to be doing my right eye. It's just like a new way that I am trying to edit my makeup tutorial videos, so it's kind of like following what the general like beauty guru does, but I just want to experiment with it and see if I like this way of editing. So let's get started. The first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to prime my eyes, and to do that I'm going to take the NYX Proof It Waterproof Eyeshadow Primer. And for the eyes, I'm going to be using the BH Cosmetics Take Me Back to Brazil palette. It's a very colorful palette and I love it. There's different finishes like satin, matte, metallic. And to start off, I'm going to be using this shade right here, which is a purple fuchsia shade. And I'm going to be taking the Morphe M505 brush and I'm just going to be putting it in the crease and eventually working it into the inner eye. Now I'm going to be taking this dark purple right here with the same brush that I used for this shade, and I'm going to be focusing this color directly onto the crease and outer corner. And taking that same dark purple shade, I'm going to be using the Morphe M505 brush and focusing it directly onto the outer corner, blending it into the crease and in the inner lid, leaving space in the middle so that we are able to cut out our halo eye. So guess who didn't start recording?
So
I did my halo eye, and to do that I used the Makeup Revolution concealer in the shade C7 and I used the e.l.f. concealer brush. So now going back into the BH Cosmetics palette, I'm going to be taking this light baby blue color. It's not shimmery. I feel like it's a satin finish, and I'm going to be taking a flat shader brush, and this one is the Morphe M421. And now I'm gonna go into this shade right here, which is a royal blue, and I'm gonna be taking the Morphe M505 brush, which I already used for the purple shade, and now we're gonna go in and blend away those harsh lines. And now taking this shimmery navy blue, I'm gonna be doing the same thing, but going a little more outwards, and I'm also going to be blending in the line up here.
I was supposed to be pointing at the shimmery navy shadow, and taking that shadow on the same brush, I will be going over where I put my previous shadow to give it more depth. And now taking this robin egg colored eyeshadow on a flat shader brush, which is the Morphe 421 brush, I will be placing it on top of the baby blue eyeshadow to give it more brightness that was lost when we were blending away the harsh lines. We again blend with the same navy and royal blue shadows. Taking the Makeup Revolution Shimmer Brick in Radiant, I will be using the Morphe M326 brush and dipping into the lightest shade and popping it right into the halo eye to make it really pop. For eyebrows, I will be using the NYX Eyebrow Gel in the shade Espresso and using the Morphe M160 brush to help define my eyebrows and shape them in, fill them in. And I also have to comb them through. And now taking some extremely affordable lashes from AliExpress, I will be using the Duo Brush On Lash Adhesive with vitamins and applying my lashes. I will be using the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Face Primer in Dewy to prime my face because I do mention a lot that I have a dry skin, and this definitely helps, and I love it. Super luminous, and just love the consistency and the subtle glow that it gives. For foundation, I will be using the Maybelline Fit Me Matte Poreless in the shade 228 Soft Tan. And I will be dotting it all over my face because that's just the method that I like to use when I'm applying foundation. Now taking a damp beauty blender, I will be buffing in the foundation. Now this is a new product that I will be testing out, and it's the LA Girl Pro Conceal HD Concealer, and I'm in the shade Pure Beige. And again, I'm going to blend my concealer out with a damp beauty blender, the same one that I used for foundation. To bronze my face, I will be using the Butter Bronzer from Physicians Formula, and it is in the shade Bronzer. And to bronze, I will be taking the Wet n Wild Contour Brush. I've been needing a bronzer brush for the longest time, and it definitely made it so much easier to apply and blend out. And I'll be bronzing the hollows of my cheeks and my forehead and a little bit of my jawline as well. For blush, I will be using the Nars Blush in the shade Orgasm. It's a very rosy blush with specks of gold in it, and it just gives you this very nice flush for the summer. Oh, and I also forgot to mention that the brush that I'm using is by Real Techniques, and it's their contour brush. To bake under my eyes and under my bronzer, I will be taking this Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder in the shade 20, and with a damp beauty blender, I will be lightly pressing the powder onto my skin and under my eyes. To highlight, I will be using this baked highlighter from e.l.f. in the shade Apricot Glow. And I will be using a Morphe brush. This one is the M532, and I will be lightly dusting it on the high points of my face, such as my cheekbones, nose, over the brow, cupid's bow, and chin. Now I will dust off the bake under my bronzer with a Real Techniques brush, and this one is the buffing brush. Next, I will be using the Urban Decay Perversion Mascara on my lower lashes to give them more volume. Since the eye look is very colorful, I'm trying to keep the lips as neutral as possible, so I'm going to be taking this Laura Mercier lip gloss in the shade Blush. To preserve our artwork, I'm going to be taking the NYX Matte Finish Setting Spray and just spraying it all over my face.